Hi world. I guess I'm in Korea right now. I wanted to make a video about me getting my visa, but when I got my visa, I got it on a Monday, which was a holiday. And Korea, well, the Korean consulate in the States, to my knowledge, gets both Korean holidays and American holidays. And that Monday was President's Day, so they were closed. And then Tuesday, I was gonna go to work late, and while I was getting dressed, my boss called me and goes, "Are you coming to work?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Good, because Melissa's not coming." That's my coworker. I was like, "I guess I have to put that off to Wednesday." So Wednesday comes around, and I call them to find out whether or not I need a transcript. And it turns out that I did. I thought I could have used my diploma, my degree, but no. They were like, "You need your transcript." I didn't have my transcript. Well, I called them on Tuesday and found that out. So Tuesday, when I was at work, I ordered my transcript. My school, you just can't go to my school and just pick it up. No, 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 no. You have to order it online, and it goes through a third party, which then contacts the school, and the school then sends out the transcript. I don't know the point of a third party, but hey, what do I know? So I asked for it to be expressed. I expressed my transcript before, and I got it the following day. So I put it in on Tuesday morning, and I'm expecting to get it Wednesday morning. My school is in Brooklyn. I live in Brooklyn. It was coming to Brooklyn. It should not have taken very long. Anyway, that was a whole headache. I'm going to explain soon. So what did I do? So I ordered my transcript. I put it for express, which costs a whole lot more money than just regular mail. So I put it in for express, and I got the email back saying that it's been approved and it's whatnot and so forth. The only thing I was missing was my FedEx tracking number. I was like, fine, it probably will come in a little later. It shouldn't take very long. It didn't come in all day, so I was like, I guess there's nothing wrong. I don't know. I'll call in the morning tomorrow, which was my first mistake. I should have called that day, but I did not, mainly because I was busy at work. So I was by myself. The other girl, obviously, she was out. She pulled her back out. Like, bravo, overdid it at gym. So I called the following day. I called the Wednesday, and I called the third party. They were like, "Oh, we sent it out. The school has the information. Call the school, find out what's going on." I called my school. My school goes, "Well, it usually takes 24 hours. I was like, "But it's been approved." She was like, "Oh, yeah, you should get it by tomorrow." Thursday. Great. Not what I wanted. I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks." I kid you not. The moment I got off the phone, my phone, maybe 10 minutes later, my phone buzzed because my email's hooked up to my phone. My phone buzzed, and there was then there was FedEx telling they got the notification. Obviously, they didn't do their job at my school, which is why I really don't like my school, because the school itself is fine. It's a pretty campus. The professors are cool, but administration sucks, because it sucks. I've had problems with them in numerous occasions, and that's just, I've graduated, I'm still having problems with them. Like, come on, people, get it together. So what I decided to do was, in my degree, I had a transcript. It's not sealed, but it's with a nice paper, and it has like a little seal on it, but it's not like in a sealed envelope and stamps and whatnot. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try. If they tell me no, I'll just come back on Thursday and just do it. So where the consulate is, I have two jobs. Well, I had two jobs. Where the consulate is, where my second job is, very close to my second job. So before I went to work, because I worked in the evening, doctor's office, I work in the morning. My other job, I work in the evening. So before I went to work, I decided, no, let me go to the consulate with the information that they asked for, with this transcript, and hope they take it. Thank God they took it. The lady was like, "Okay." Okay. She's like, "Paper? This? Okay. All right. Come back tomorrow, 3 o'clock. I was like, "That's it?" She's like, "That's it." Okay. I went to work. worked like it was not like worked like it was a regular day, and then Tuesday I went to the doctor's office in the morning and left early to pick up my visa, and there it was in my passport. It was my visa. I was like, yes, yes, thank you. So I went to my other job, and that very day I don't work. I was supposed to work that day. I worked the following. I was supposed to work the Friday. Thursday, since it was so close, I went to my job. I called up my manager, who knew I was going to leave, but I didn't put in a formal resignation just in case. I was still waiting for the visa insurance number. I didn't know if I was going to get rejected. There's no point in putting a resignation in if yours might still be working there. So I told my boss in the beginning of the month. He was expecting it. And when I went to work, and when I went to work the Monday, I told him I got the number. No, actually I didn't tell him because I didn't see him. So I called him on the Thursday. I went into the job and I called him on the Thursday and told him that I'm going to resign. I got my visa, whatnot, and so forth. I'm going to be leaving. He goes, all right, fine. Just go over to HR and tell them that you're resigned, but tell them that you already told me and I was aware you weren't on the schedule. I knew you were leaving, so they won't have any problems. So I was like, okay. I went to HR, filled out the paperwork, neglected to tell that whole thing because my friend saw me and she was like, you're leaving, you weren't going to tell me, you weren't going to text me. I was like, all right, chill out. So she came with me. I was too busy cracking jokes for me to fill out the paperwork properly and tell them that my boss knew, but it didn't seem to be a problem. I mean, the lady at HR had a little bit of an attitude. She was like, so you're leaving tomorrow? Tomorrow's your last day? I'm like, all right, yeah, relax, lady, chill out. Who's your manager? I need to know. Like, he's aware. Okay, he's aware. He knows. So, yeah. And then I worked the Friday, both jobs. I worked the doctor's office and the other job. Two jobs. I worked both jobs on Fridays. So I went to both jobs. And then I was supposed to work on Saturday too at the other job. I didn't go because there was no way I was going to go. I had to, all day Saturday, I shopped. Shopped. And then I went out to eat with my friends as like a goodbye dinner. And then Sunday I packed. Monday I got my hair done and finished packing. And then Tuesday morning I was on the plane. I arrived here on Wednesday. Yeah, I arrived here on Wednesday, met my co-teacher, we went out to eat, and then my apartment is brand new. So everything that I had, the microwave, kettle, all that was in boxes, just all over the floor. So that night, exhausted as I was, I pushed all the boxes to the side. They gave me bedding, which was very nice, but it was in the box. So I had to take the bedding out and make up my bed. And then the Thursday is a holiday, is Korean Independence Day. So I took that day to take everything out of the boxes and clean my apartment and make it look presentable-ish. And then Friday was the first day of work where I met my co-workers, and I didn't really meet the students. I saw them, but I really met my co-workers, and we had the whole welcoming dinner thing for new teachers, which was fun. And Koreans can drink. And then the weekend, I didn't do anything on the weekend. Did I do anything on the weekend? Did I? Oh, I think I went to Donggucheon. Yeah, I went to Donggucheon because we went to the hospital on Friday. And then we came back to work. So I went to Donggucheon because I went to Donggucheon to the hospital on Friday. So I knew how to get there because my co-teacher took me obviously to the hospital. So on Saturday I went to Donggucheon, walked around a little bit, and then Sunday I cleaned. And then Monday, and then the rest of the week I pretty much worked. But I don't start teaching till next week. I had a first class today, but it wasn't my class. I don't teach. I taught second grade today, but I'm supposed to be teaching 3 through 6. So second grade is in my class, but they were my practice class, and I loved it. I enjoyed myself. I don't know if they enjoyed themselves, but I enjoyed myself. So after the class today, I went to the hospital and got my results back. I'm not dying, I'm not diseased, I'm okay. So then we made a trip to immigration office, which was in a whole different direction, and gave in my paperwork to receive my alien registration card, and that's going to be coming in 3 weeks. It's being mailed to me. So yeah. And then from there I came home. I went and got my hair done. Oh, doesn't it look fabulous? Please let me know, because my hair's permed, and I went to a Korean and told her to wash and blow it out, and then I asked her, then it was like whoosh. So I was like, oh, can you flat iron? So this is what it looks like now. I think it looks good. I hope it looks good. And then since she's young, she's like, oh, we could become friends. I was like, okay. So it's my first friend in Korea is my hairdresser, which is good. It's somebody, because I was starting to get bored. The only person I really speak to was my co-teacher, since people are afraid to use English. I don't know why. And my co-teacher has to, because she has to speak to me, and I have to speak to her in order to get around. Like, we just have to communicate, especially since we're working together. So it was nice. The hairdresser, she started talking to me, whatever little English she knew. So I ran with it. And now I have a friend in Namyeon, because Namyeon is very small. Very small. So it's nice to meet somebody. I was starting to get bored. But I don't want to keep dragging on. I guess I'll make a video of my apartment, but I can't because my mom, I left the camera cord at home, and my mom, she mailed me a package, because another reason why I never made a video is because my computer died and I couldn't find an adapter. There's none in Namyeon, and I went to Donggucheon, I couldn't find it. So she express mailed me one, along with some hot chocolate and some shirts, pants, and the cord. But it's not the cord for the camera. It's actually the cord for my old phone that's at home, that's just sitting there. Hopefully she turned it off. And just put the SIM card in an old simple phone and took off everything, because our phone bill is extremely high, and she hasn't paid it in I don't know how long. I pay it, and I'm still going to be paying it. She has to pay this month, but then I'll start paying next month once I get paid. So yeah. Right now I'm cooking. Yes, I am cooking. I have one burner. It's not even really a burner, it's like a little hot plate. I have one. So I have to my pots have to take turns on getting used. But yeah, I'm in Korea. I'm safe and sound, and I'm trying to enjoy myself. But seriously, tell me if my hair looks okay. I think it looks okay, but I don't know. This camera isn't the greatest. So, but still, let me know. Leave any comments, questions. I love to hear from people, especially if you live close by. Namyeon is in Yangju, in the Gwanggi-do province. So if you live someplace nearby, leave me a message. We could meet up or something. Yeah, so deuces.